Hi, I'm Deanne from boysandgirlshairstyles.com. Today we're going to redo our Katniss braid. The first video we did on Katniss braid was before the video came out, the movie came out, excuse me, back in March. And I started the braid a little high and a little forward, and it's bugged me ever since. So we're going to redo it today since the movie's out on video. The braiding technique that we did in the original video is still the same. I'm just going to show you really where to start it better. So when you go to start your Katniss braid, you're going to want to start it down here behind the ear. Her braid goes pretty much almost from ear to ear, so it starts low. And so you're going to want to take like this whole front section in front of the ear to start the braid out with. And so again, you're doing the Dutch braid, which is different from a regular French braid, because in a regular French braid you take the hair over, and in a Dutch French braid you're going to take the hair under. So the first, I'm going to take that piece under, and then I'm going to take this piece under. Okay, and now just like you would in a regular French braid, we're going to grab a piece of hair from up here, combine it with this one, and then bring it under. And I use my middle finger to kind of hook and hold it down while I pull it under. A lot of people say that the Dutch braid they feel is a little more difficult than a regular braid. Bring it together, and there's my middle finger. I just use that to kind of hook it and pull it in. I think it might be a little more difficult because you're going under and you can't see quite as well, and your fingers aren't as used to it, so it feels like it gets tangled up a little easier. Okay, so we're just going to, from the bottom, bring it in. Comb it out a little bit. Okay, now a really cool thing, Mindy from CuteGirlsHairstyles.com was actually able to have a FaceTime conversation with the lady that did the hair in the Hunger Games. And in that conversation, she was able to learn a lot of fun things about the hair techniques that were used in making that movie. One of the things that we learned from that FaceTime is that they used a tool called a top styler. Right, if you want to just use your fingers to kind of straighten things out, you can. But they used a tool called a top styler and they curled the top section of the hair before they did the braid to give it some texture. And she has a video on that shows you how to use that top styler tool to create that texture on the top. So that's kind of a fun one to watch and hear.
Also, wireless.
Okay, then I'm just going to finish it up over here. On this side, I just pulled the rest of that hair in. And then you're going to just keep braiding it down. So this is a little more accurate as far as the starting point on the hair. So start it behind the ear. You know what, let me just straighten this out a little bit right here. It's a little looser than I want it to be. And you know, her braid isn't perfect in the movie either, so that's good. But anyway, so start it low behind the ear right there, and then if you want it to be really super authentic, then you can kind of curl that top layer. So there is, once again, an updated Katniss braid. And we appreciate all of you guys for watching us, and hopefully this will help you a little bit, make your Katniss braid a little more accurate.